Hi everyone! So, can you guess where I am? Hawaii. And it's actually my last day here in Hawaii today, and it's kind of sad. I'm kind of sad to leave, but excited for another new beginning that's unfolding for me. And I wanted to talk to you about something that I'm experiencing and going through and learning and processing in my own life, and that is all about expansion. When we are ready, we don't even have to be ready or feel ready. We just know that I want to expand. I want to be in a higher reality, in a desired place. I want something. Basically, let's say that. It's like I want something. We know we want something, and we know we need to expand our perception of ourself. We need to expand our belief in what we can have and who we can do in order for us to have what we want. And this process of expansion oftentimes has a lot, no, not oftentimes, 100% of the time, always guarantees whenever you want to expand and occupy a more spacious part of your being, a higher version of yourself, there's always a lot of fear present. Always. That fear is triggered. And as soon as that fear is triggered, all these patterns and programs and beliefs and thoughts and opinions and judgments you have about yourself come flooding in. Something along the lines of like, I'm not good enough, I can't do it, who am I to want that, who am I to do that, this won't work, whatever the language is, whatever the beliefs are, whatever the patterns are. So know this. This is something that I'm so closely witnessing and examining in my own life, is that every single time I have been ready to expand into a higher version of myself, expand into a more fuller, richer experience of my life, when I've wanted to up level, fear has always been there. And so oftentimes what we think is that, oh, there's fear. I want to do this, but the fear is telling me I can't do this. And we listen to the fear. We go with that option. But what the fear is really doing is the fear is just a response that you're having, because this is what the programs are, this is what the belief systems are that are all being triggered, because the belief systems you're currently operating on, the programs you're currently operating on, do not fit into the expansion that you want. It's on a whole different energetic vibrational level. So to the fear that gets triggered, this expansion, this expansive version of you, or this expansive life of yours, does not fit into the belief systems through the perception of the fear. And fear is always going to feel very crippling. It's going to feel like how it feels for me is that I feel like I'm brushing up against something and I feel held back. And as long as I go with the option that the fear is presenting to me, I will always feel held back. I will always feel stuck. I can temporarily put down the expansion that is trying to emerge through me, the desire that I want, the experience that I want of myself or of my life. I can temporarily put it away and go with the option the fear is presenting me, but the desire ultimately will never go away, because we live in an expansive universe. We are here to expand. We are here to grow. We are here to constantly up level in vibration, in experience, in perception of ourselves and our life. And so this process, oh, my flower fell. This process is always going to happen. Every single time you want to expand into a higher version of yourself, into a higher experience of your life, the fear will always be there. But start to look at that fear as a sign. Where there is fear, there is the way. The fear is showing you exactly what you need to do, where you need to go in order to be in a expanded, higher version of yourself and your reality. And get curious. What is on the other side of the fear? Freedom, your power, the up level, the desire, whatever it is you're wanting to experience and have. That's what is on the other side of the fear. But if you can start looking at fear as the way shower, in a way that is telling you this is exactly the gate that you need to go through in order to expand into a higher version of yourself, in order to experience a higher reality of your life. This is exactly the path. It's making it so obvious and crystal clear. So how can you start to reframe the fear from rather being something that holds you back and keeps you stuck and keeps you small, and reframe it to be fear being, it's showing me the way, it's showing me exactly my expansion, it's showing me the path to an expanded higher version, a higher reality of myself and of my life. And this is honestly the process that I'm going through right now, and it's so exhilarating because every single time I want to expand into a higher version of myself, or expand into a higher way of experiencing my life, of doing something, of having something, the fear always shows up. And I know that I'm growing. Every single time fear is present, that means I have chosen to grow. I have chosen to expand. I've chosen to occupy a more spacious part of my being. And I'm choosing myself over the fear. So in these situations, it's your opportunity to start choosing yourself over the fear and go with another option. And the other option is to go through the fear, follow the fear, because on the other side of it is your freedom, is your power. And I'm doing a group coaching program called Flow Group that's going to take you through this process very, very strategically and very specifically, where we're going to look at the programs, the illusionary patterns and beliefs and lies that you have about yourself that are holding you back from doing much more and experiencing much more with your life. If it's something that you're interested in going through, it's a month-long coaching journey with only 4 people. So it's a small intimate group of 4 people for the month of April. There will be 3 2-hour coaching sessions. There will be voice support in between sessions. You'll get homework after every session. You'll get the recordings of all the sessions. You'll also get resources like videos, worksheets that are relevant to what we talked about in the session. And it's just a powerful way for a group of people to come in together and go through a process of expanding and opening to the possibilities of being much more and doing much more, and getting on the other side of the fear and no longer being held back by just the beliefs, the patterns, the thoughts that you have that aren't serving you. So if you're interested in that, the link to that is in the description box. You can go read all the details and sign up, because there's only 4 spots. So my question for you, answer this in the comment, is where do you know you are getting the call to expand? What area of your life are you feeling called to expand into a higher version, a higher reality, but you are holding yourself back because of the beliefs, because of the thoughts, because of fear? Let me know in the comments. I want to conversate with you below. So if you're interested in Flow Group, the link is in the description box. And wherever you are in the world, beloved, have a beautiful, blessed day and stay open.